everyone, this is Lisa here, and I'm here with a tutorial on how to make this little thing here I made for ATCs. Excuse me. And I've already cut everything up, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made it. And I will leave the measurements and everything down below for you to have. You're going to use a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and you're going to cut one piece, but that's 12 by 3. That's going to be the outside portion of your little box or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to take and score that at 2.5 inches, 4 inches, 8 inches, and 8 1/4 inch. And again, I will leave all these measurements down below. For your envelopes that go inside, you're going to need a 5 3/4 by 3.5 inch. That which you'll score at 1/4 and 3 inches. So that's going to make your little envelope. And for the piece that you attach your envelopes to, that's going to measure 5 1/4 by 2.5. And this one you're going to score at 1 1/4, 3/4. Excuse me, you're going to score at 1/4, 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 3 1/4, 3 3/4, 4, 4.5, and 5 inches. And with this one here, this will hold 4 of the envelopes inside. So we're just going to go ahead, and I use wet glue on mine. So we're going to go ahead and glue these down. And there's your first one. And you just fold and burnish everything on the score lines. And this paper here that I'm using comes from the Lost and Found Market Street, which I got at Tuesday morning a while back. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do before I put anything together is I'm going to take my pockets. And this is EK Success. This is a 1 1/4 inch punch. I'm just going to put a notch on each one of these envelopes or pockets. Just like that. And what I do is I just line them up and do the next one. And then the next thing I do is I use a, this is a 1 inch quarter rounder, and I do round my corners on the outside portion of this. Another thing you're going to need is some Velcro. You can use magnets if you want. I just use the Velcro. Now you're going to take this piece here and you're going to burnish all your score lines on it. And I'm going to go ahead and you're just going to put glue on this portion right here, this 1/2 inch. Actually, let's do it this way first. Okay, go on the back side of it. And I put glue on the 1/2 inch portion, and I glue these two together. Let's just burnish that. And then you still have your 1/4 inch little flap here. And then there's a 1/4 inch here. So you're going to do this on every one of the 1/2 inch. You're going to glue them together. And in between each one of those, you'll have that 1/4 inch space that will be there. And that's what's going to glue this down to the inside of the pocket portion. And these are what you'll adhere your little pockets to. And you can take this and make it different sizes if you want. I mean, you can make it to where it holds more pockets or whatnot. So this will get glued down inside of here. And you're going to glue it inside this score area here. So what you want to do is you can use score tape or you can use glue. It's just run glue along all your little 1/4 inch along the whole bottom. And now you're going to fit this right in here, and you want to center it as best you can. And then, let's see. It's not centered. And then what you do is just take your bone folder and just burnish it down so that it's glued. And then here's your 4 pieces that you'll attach your little envelopes to. So we'll start with the back one, and we're just going to put the glue on the front. It does not need to go on the back, just on the front. And then your envelope. Make sure I got this straight. Okay. We'll go on just like that. And now we'll do the next one. And you can decorate these however you choose to decorate them. You just want to line your envelopes up, your pockets, envelopes, whatever you want to call them. And we'll do the next one. And you can put more than ATCs in these. When I made the last ones I made, I did ATCs, and I did like embellishments and things in the other pockets. And you can use these for anything. They don't have to just be for ATCs. And then the last one. Hopefully these will all line up. So now when this sits up, you have your 4 little pockets in there. And now we'll go ahead and put Velcro on it. And I'm sorry I didn't get this tutorial done sooner. But I've had a lot of things going on. We had to take our last pup there, and he was really sick, and we had to put him down. And I just stuck that on there wrong. We had to put him down right before Christmas. So, and there's where you put the Velcro, and now this just opens with Velcro. Now what we're going to do is, let me close this up right. There we go. And I just kind of crease the bottom a little bit so that it stands better. Now what we're going to do is, I used fabric tack, and I have a little doily here that I'm going to put on here as a pink doily. And then I'm going to put one of these little beaded appliques on here, just like I did on this one, except this one's pink and white. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is just like using your hot glue. And I just got fabric tack all over my arm. There we go. And now we're going to put some on here. And we will place this right there. And I'm going to leave this lay like this to dry, because if I don't, the weight of this is going to just pull it off. But you can decorate these any way you want. Again, this is how it looks when it's finished. And you just open it up, and you have your 4 little pockets inside. And if you've watched this all the way to the end, I will fill this one up with some embellishments, or some little blings or something, and I will give it to one of you guys. So if you'll just leave a comment down below. I want to thank everyone for watching, and have a blessed day.